From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, report!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's hot!
Play action now with Jackson. It's his target. That's Corey Horton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready? Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They motion Bateman over right. Andrews has it, working downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Unable to connect with his running back. So it's 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
From
the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent game here, but short of the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Setting up the running back screen. And he he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Blown back, gets the handoff. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They go play fake with Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's going to be second down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Complete to number 13. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Turner now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
14. Chiefs, nothing.
Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go gun. 180.
Going to the ground again. Oh, he loses the football. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Oof, lucky break there, making that recovery.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Attack!
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Another punt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense to the line fast. They motion Bateman over right. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Throws caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Motion the slot man right. Lamar back to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the middle they go for third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third goal. Here's Lamar. Buying some time right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Turner now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs, nothing.
Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Dumps it off to his running back. And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
There were just so many defenders in pursuit right there, headed downhill to stop that quarterback from running it. They were really right there in the vicinity to cut off that throw and that pass before it could get started.
Now it's Lamar. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
DC, ready?
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
180. Get on. 180. Get on.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. Now here's Lamar. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Turner now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Yellow, yellow. 180. Yellow. Right side.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So at the 20, here's second and 10.
Line. Yellow. 180. Right side.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Arco 180. Hero 15. Right side.
Back to throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Give now to the running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Yellow.
First down, and they go right back to it. He gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Odafe Owe with the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Set. Back up.
Line up the design keeper. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down.
Yellow.
Throw here. Third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard. But now, time's not on their side either.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. And in motion, out of the slot.
Go ahead. No, we changed it. Go.
Backed up in the end zone. Jackson has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to manage to take him down to the 12. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
There he goes again. Inside the 40. That's the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Turner now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs nothing.
Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Here's a toss headed right. Power, he was way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yellow, yellow. On the line.
A give now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
First and 10 from the 32. They give it to him again. He's stuck with it, but this one heads the wrong way and winds up losing yards. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Yellow.
Another carry for it. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hand off now from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Plowing
up the middle. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Attack!
Back to the well again. With adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hand off to the back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Yellow. Attack.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's complete, right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And finally in this 4th quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on.
Here's the handoff. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching to get going.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Ravens nearing their 6th win this season. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
The give here on 2nd. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens are running them out of the building. Turner now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
42. Chiefs 3.
Turner all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll take this at the 10. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, or as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Yellow. Attack.
They'll run now on second down. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Keeps it moving. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. This one set up for Lamar. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize